So, no, it's not anyone in the house currently that I think is a plant. But you never know, right? So, obviously, I don't know if y'all know, but Luke, in fact, was a plant. And Luke used to be on Big Brother. He got kicked off for saying the N-word. So, he was definitely a plant. Job is one of the production people, family members, is what I'm hearing right now. And the dude with the long hair, the sketchy ass dude that like he was in the Columbine shooting that came right before I left. I think he a plant, and I think they need to get him out that motherfucking house. And I think Alex is an actor. I don't think he's a plant, but it's hard to tell what's real and fake about him. And I do absolutely believe that Binks know exactly the show that she's on. I believe that she knew in the beginning, and Binks is gonna win this whole thing because she pretend like she just hit there for a good time, but Binks know exactly what the fuck going on. She knew since day one. I don't feel any type of way about it. I love Bert. He is he, and I am me, and we are complete opposites. You know, I've saw people say things like, "How can you feel like the fan base discriminated against you when they love Bert and Bert is a darker color than you?" You can look at Bert and you can look at me and you can tell we are complete, obvious, different types of black men in society. I feel like now that learning the fan base that's behind Fish Tank, a lot of them is derived in racism, and that's just the truth, and that has nothing to do with production. But a lot of them endorse him and love him because to them he's putting on a show to them. We call it in the black community tomfoolery, okay? And Bert is just being himself, but to them it's a funny show. It's like watching a monkey put on an act, and that's all I'm gonna say about that without saying too much. But I love Bert. Y'all protect Bert, support Bert, but only if it's really in your heart to love on him. Thoughts on production, Sam, Ben, Jet. Also, can you make a happy video for Bert? Bert, happy birthday, my brother. I hope you are staying above the water and keep you in high spirits. You're an awesome man and keep being yourself. Be relentless, be free, and you deserve everything that's coming to you in love and light. What I thought about production. Sam, I'm still trying to figure out him. The persona he put on in the house, I absolutely did not like whatsoever. But the brief conversation I had with him after exiting, he was very nice for them 30 seconds, and it made me believe that, you know, he was just always in character. Ben and Jet, I absolutely loved them. They was great to me the entire time. They got me anything I ever asked for, anything I ever wanted. They was always nice to me, even when Ben made the switch from here to here. They was great, regardless. Honestly, I have a decent amount of favorite memories from the show before it got super dark. Any memory with me and Alexis, especially with us still in Mizzy Candy, gold. Any moments I share with Smack, because we just so in sync, and that's just like my sister. And any moments that I share with Teddy, them was my top 3 people. And of course Peyton too. I love Peyton. Any moment I had with her. But Smack, Teddy, and Alexis, any moments that I ever shared with any one of them, I'm pretty sure it was a good laugh. It was a good talk. It was something. But outside of that, I will say my very favorite moment was one of the last nights I was there, and Wild Randy was trolling Alex, and I was running through the house with the blanket like, Wild Randy finna come fuck y'all up. Yeah, y'all scared now. I think that was my favorite moment from the entire show. Absolutely not. I do not regret leaving at all. In fact, I wish I would have walked out the door when Alexis walked out the door, because at that point, that place had already been weighing on my mental health heavy for a whole week. When you someone that come from a loving family as I do, not being able to talk to your family, your friends, talk to my supporters that I had way before coming into Fish Tank. You know, I have a fiance that I've been with for 8 years. We've never went more than like 2 days without seeing each other. So after 2 weeks, that it starts to weigh on your mental health, and your mental health and your physical health is connected. So because I was so unhappy and putting on a mask every day, it started to affect how I felt personally. And I don't care about no fame, no fortune. I will always choose me first, because I am worth it. I'm a motherfucking prince. I was a prince when I walked in there. I was a prince when I walked out. And it's just like, I'm the prize at the end of the day. Would you have sex with Alexis? I mean, do you mean have sex with her again? Because if y'all missed the memo, me and Alexis clearly fucked in the house. Y'all think we was just sleeping in the bed for a whole week together for no reason? And actually, me and Eric is gonna fly Lexi to Houston to our house so we can all have a threesome. So, yeah, cat's out the bag. Sorry. We love Alexis. We want her to be our in-house wife. To me personally, first of all, hey, my love. Thank you for your love and support. To me, being gay character was super convincing. Like, you could not tell me otherwise. And actually, when he started acting like the real Ben and how I guess he really is, I was convinced that that was actually the acting and that he was going to go back to the gay Ben and be like, oh, I was just playing about being straight. Swear to God, that's what I was thinking. Another thing that threw me off of that motherfucking house and made me feel like, let me get the fuck out of here. But I love Ben. Ben was absolutely great to me when he was gay and straight. And yeah, I love Ben. And, you know, I hope don't nobody send me stuff about him and bad things about him and nothing like that, like y'all been doing with other people that's on production, because I'm obsessed with Ben. I love Ben. No, I haven't watched any of season 1, any of season 2, and I haven't watched any of my season. After being on there, I don't know just yet, at least, if it's something that I want to support. Like, I'm thankful for the opportunity they gave me. I'm thankful to production. I'm thankful for the fans that it brought me in on top of the fans that I already had before going in there. But I'm still waiting to see the good in the show before I start going into it. But I definitely will watch a documentary on it. So if someone can send me the documentary to my DM or something like that so I can watch, I would love to watch the documentary. But as far as like watching the actual show, for right now, I'm still trying to decompress and, you know, dive back into my everyday life. So right now, staying away from it. Thank you so much. But, you know, the hate, it is what it is. I just know it's what come with it. I've been going viral before I went on that show. And so I know it comes with hate, but it's like the outright racism that's new to me. I've experienced homophobic slurs. I've experienced a lot of it, but never racism to this point. And, you know, it is what it is. But I definitely was the smartest in the tank. I was the smartest fish. And if I wanted to, I could have won that whole shit. But it just stopped aligning with my morals and me as a person. And, you know, when it come down to that, I would never waver because I'm a prince. So if it wasn't for that, I would have stayed in one. I have not chatted or connected with Sade, I hope I'm saying that right, or Dunye. Dunye, I am looking forward to chatting with him or, you know, picking his brain or whatever the case may be, if he's willing to. I saw a lot of people comparing me to him and saying like he was better and things like that. I mean, I don't care about none of that. Love and support and peace and blessings to that brother, and I hope he's not feeding to that. As far as the Sade girl, I did see her say some nasty things about me, and I didn't get the chance to watch none of the seasons. I still don't know them, and even if I saw whatever they did on their season, I wouldn't comment on them. But yeah, she has some things to say about me, but I'm gonna let her live for now. Okay, so I'm happy to answer this question, right? So for me, it's both of what you asked, because it's a small amount of ability, and I have family members that got very skilled abilities. So baby psychic in that way, but I was talking about in this way. So my sister I have 2 sisters with 3 kids. I knew the gender to all of those kids before they was born. I have a twin auntie. I knew the genders of her kids before she knew, and I told her she would have twins when she found out she was first pregnant, and she found out 2 weeks later that she was having twins. Her twin sister, I let her know, which is my other auntie, that's a twin, that she would have her daughter on their birthday, on the twins' birthday, which they did. My best friend Jessica, who I could tag in his comments, she have 3 kids. I knew the gender to all 3 of her kids before she found out. It's just something I was always able to do, and my grandmother was able to do as well. Thank you so much for this comment. Sometimes it goes over my head that a lot of y'all are new here, but prior to Fish Tank, I had already had a fan base, and I've been running my own all-natural skincare line for 2 years. You can go over to my website, higherhealinglifestyle.myshopify.com. All natural products. They come in nice packages, as you can see. I hope y'all can see it. It's like a mail box, a mail letter. My most popular soap is my Honey Oat Burst bar soap. So it's a all natural bar with coconut butter, coconut oil, oats, and things like that. And all my products have sea moss in them as well. Super great for your skin. I make turmeric soap as well, all natural as well. So just head over to my website. It's a description for every product, and I also have skin gloss. Absolutely. Despite the negativity, I'm so glad I went on the show. I was looking to go on there and win it all, but you know, it just didn't align with me inside at some point. But outside of that, I'm so grateful for the opportunity. I'm very, very thankful. But at the end of the day, I know that wasn't for me. But I'm going to continue to shine and thrive and always show up as Ron the Prince. And I know one day I will land a gig that not only benefits me, but I will be pleased to show up and perform as well. And it won't affect my mental health in no type of way. The job for me and the gigs that I will get in the future, they will align with my mental stability, my spiritual stability, my emotional stability, and the stars will align for me at the perfect time. But I'm thankful for the stepping stones in the meantime. Absolutely. So, I know a lot of people, they had a lot to say about, why I always had to broadcast I'm from Chicago or from the hood or whatever. First of all, it's called being proud from where you're from and, being thankful for the ground that eventually rolls up, right? And then they act as if it backfired on me saying that because I decided to leave. Let me tell you something. When you've been through a lot and you've seen a lot and you know a lot, you know what you do and don't deserve. See, to y'all would have stayed on that show because y'all don't think highly of yourself and you feel that's what you deserve, to be treated like shit, to be humiliated, and to embarrass yourself for people. See, me, I carry myself as a prince. No matter if I came from the gutter, I'm still a motherfucking king. And that's what I'm pushing for. And I will never settle for anything but that. So when I feel like the treatment or the representation no longer serves that, then I will always be out. Thank you so much, brother. I really appreciate this. And I just want to say, I know for the last few days I've been overclouded with the negative shit and the terrible comments that I barely got the chance to say to the people that truly loves me and support me. I appreciate the fuck out of y'all, and I want y'all to stick around and keep watching me thrive as I do the same with y'all. What you see is what you get. I never showed up as anything less, whether I was on the show or off the show, behind the camera or in front of the camera. This is exactly me, and I know y'all follow a lot of people that put on gimmicks, and if that's what you're looking for, then I'm just not your cup of tea. But if you're looking for that real authentic shit, continue to come to the Prince, because I'm just getting my motherfucking start, and I'm gonna continue to shine, continue to grind, and it's only up from here, and bigger shit is coming for the Prince.